start today at 5 with your forecast. A warning that we could see strong storms later this evening.
That'll be followed by a major jump in temperatures. Matt's going to walk us through the surge of heat in just a moment, but first let's get to the chief, Ellen Baca, and what we're tracking tonight. Ellen?
All right, so this is what we're looking for overall. We have been upgraded to a 4 out of a 5 on the risk scale. So you can see the bullseye here. This is for areas near South Haven and Kalamazoo. So I'm going to step forward here so I can actually interact with this map. You can see areas like Grand Haven, Holland, Wayland, Hastings, Charlotte, all still well within the range of seeing some severe winds. Time frame for this is going to be closer to about 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock this evening, and then we'll switch threats and look for heavy rain overnight tonight. But if you live in South Haven, Benton Harbor, Dowagiac, Kalamazoo, Portage, on the south side of Calhoun County into Coldwater, Hillsdale, you're the type of people tonight that have to stay especially weather aware. And the reason why we've started to see this turn in intensity is because we've been watching showers and storms form, and some of which have some incredible strength associated with them. So currently on Storm Track Live, you can see we have some light rain from Muskegon to Grand Rapids to Greenville. But what I want to direct your attention to is what's hovering on the other side of Lake Michigan. See this massive bullseye here? This is a thunderstorm that's severe warned at this point in time, and it's continuing to evolve and grow. So much so that it's starting to take on a shape of something that could usually spur a high wind event for several counties, otherwise known as a derecho. It's not set in stone yet that that's what this will become, but it's looking eerily like it will. Right now you can see the lightning count. We already have some severe winds associated with this, as well as large hail. As far as arrival time, let me show you that really quickly. Right now, this is within a range that has a severe thunderstorm watch. Would not be surprised if we saw some watches issued for our region. And then looking at some arrival times here, Holland State Park, 7:31. Holland, 7:37. Overijssel, 7:45. We're going to continue to do some of these fresh tracks for you because I have a feeling this thing is going to speed up. But if you're within this line here, Ottawa County, Allegan County, and further to the south, we expect development to the south. You need to be weather aware tonight. All right, that's the threat in the short term. We're watching more heavy rain overnight tonight. We also have heat tomorrow. Matt, walk us through that.
Yeah, the second half of the story over the next 24 hours is going to be the heat. We have cold fronts, and this one should be called a hot front. We don't have that technically in the weather biz, but this is exceptionally hot out there. We're looking at generally some very intense heat heading in our direction, and you'll be able to see this heat as we move into West Michigan. It's still off to our south, but that's the focal point. That's what's essentially triggering those thunderstorms, extreme gradient, high cape gradient, if you will. Look at the heat off to our south, 109 current heat index temperature in St. Louis, 111 in Memphis. All this is going to move up into southern Michigan. We're not really acclimated to this kind of heat. It is coming our way. So this is a heat index futurecast for later tomorrow, and you'll be able to see during the afternoon. This is the European model. Heat index temperatures anywhere peaking away from the lakeshore inland areas between 100 and slightly less than 110 degrees. And because of that, we have advisories for Ottawa, Kent, Ionia counties and points to the south, and even heat warnings along the Michigan-Indiana state line. Basically, peak heat index temperatures are likely anywhere between about 100 and 110 degrees. It's going to last a couple of days, then we have a wonderful forecast for the remainder of the week. But again, we're going to continue watching that very large storm west of Milwaukee. We'll have more in just a few more minutes.
Okay, Matt, thank you. Make sure to stay with our team of meteorologists throughout the night as the storm comes through. You can also download our free Storm Team 8 weather app for the latest updates.